Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today, we will be covering the launch of RNJ-1, a new open-source model from the original Transformer paper authors, AWS and Decart's breakthrough in real-time video generation, and the discovery of over 30 security vulnerabilities in popular AI coding assistants. Essential AI Labs just released RNJ-1, marking a significant moment for open-source development. The company was founded by two of the original authors of the 2017 Transformer paper, the research that essentially created the foundation for modern large language models. Unlike many models that start as fine-tuned versions of existing systems, RNJ-1 was trained completely from scratch. The company is positioning this as a way to strengthen American leadership in what they call open-weight frontier models, basically the most advanced publicly available systems. The model is designed specifically for startups and enterprises that want to build agentic systems, those autonomous AI agents that can perform tasks independently, without getting locked into proprietary platforms from the big tech companies. Essential AI Labs is also emphasizing that the model was built using infrastructure based in the United States, which makes it easier for companies to navigate compliance requirements and understand exactly where their technology is coming from. This provenance matters increasingly to both businesses and policymakers who are trying to figure out how to govern open-source AI responsibly. As one Bloomberg reporter noted on December 9th, having a credible open model that exists outside the control of big tech companies fundamentally shifts how regulators think about the landscape. AWS and Decart demonstrated something that many people have been anticipating but haven't yet seen at scale: high-fidelity video generation happening in real time. This isn't about rendering a video and waiting minutes or hours for results. This system generates video as you watch, responding to text prompts with minimal latency. The technical achievement relies on AWS's custom AI chips, Trainium and Inferentia, rather than the NVIDIA GPUs that most companies depend on for this kind of work. By showcasing what their own hardware can do, AWS is making a clear play to compete in the AI infrastructure market. The practical applications are substantial. Think virtual production for film and television, where directors could generate and modify scenes on the fly. Digital humans for customer service or entertainment that can respond visually in real time. Interactive video applications where users shape what they see as they go. Decart had an engineer post about the breakthrough, saying that real time is no longer hypothetical and that this fundamentally changes how content gets created. For AWS, this serves as a flagship demonstration of their entire AI hardware stack, proving they can handle the most demanding workloads without relying on third-party chips. Security researchers just uncovered a widespread problem they're calling IDEsaster, a collection of more than 30 vulnerabilities across the most popular AI-powered coding assistants. The affected tools include GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Windsurf, Claude Code, JetBrains Junie, and several others. Essentially, the tools that millions of developers use every day to write code faster have serious security flaws. The vulnerabilities allow for what researchers call chained prompt injection attacks. In simpler terms, an attacker can craft malicious prompts that trick the AI assistant into doing things it shouldn't, and then chain those actions together to achieve something more dangerous, like executing code remotely on a developer's machine. The root of the problem is that these AI assistants are increasingly agentic, meaning they can take actions autonomously within the development environment. They have access to trusted capabilities in your IDE, your integrated development environment, the software where you write code. They can read files, run commands, interact with your codebase. When an attacker finds a way to manipulate what the AI thinks it should do, those capabilities become attack vectors. The researchers showed that attackers could potentially exfiltrate sensitive data from a developer's project or trigger arbitrary actions within the IDE. One researcher explained in a press briefing on December 9th that the combination of agentic autonomy and IDE permissions creates a dangerous situation. As these tools become more capable and more autonomous, the security implications grow. This disclosure represents one of the clearest real-world demonstrations of how AI systems introduce entirely new categories of attacks, ones that didn't exist before we started giving AI agents the ability to act on our behalf in trusted environments. The RNJ-1 release shows that the open-source community continues to attract top-tier talent, including the very researchers who created the underlying technology everyone else builds on. When the people who invented transformers decide to release an open model, it carries weight both technically and symbolically. It suggests that openness remains a viable path even at the frontier of capability. The real-time video breakthrough from AWS and Decart moves generative video from a batch process to an interactive experience. Once generation happens fast enough, it stops being a tool you use and wait for, and starts being a medium you work within, more like a conversation than a rendering job. That shift opens up use cases that simply weren't practical before. The IDEsaster vulnerabilities are a wake-up call for an industry that has rapidly integrated AI into critical workflows. Developers rely on these assistants to move faster, but speed without security creates risk. The fact that over 30 flaws were found across multiple major tools suggests this isn't an isolated oversight but a systemic challenge that comes with giving AI systems agency and access. The good news is that these vulnerabilities were found by researchers and disclosed responsibly, giving vendors a chance to patch before widespread exploitation. The challenge is ensuring that as these tools evolve and gain more autonomy, security keeps pace. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.